Hello folks, welcome back to part 4 of my Civilization 6 Rome Emperor difficulty playthrough. And here we are, choosing what to research. Well, it'll only take us one turn to get military tradition, so seems like the obvious choice. Rome, I think we just need more settlers. I'm a little bit leery of our science situation. So, okay, Gilgamesh is leading. He's got 20. We're actually not that far behind. And well, then again, we might want to go for a science victory. So being behind at all would be quite bad in that situation. But no, I think the most important thing right now is just going to be to expand and take all the territory we want to take. So let's focus on that for the time being. Because if we don't claim that territory, somebody else is going to, and I don't want that. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep these units sort of all positioned around Sumeria for the moment, just in order to see if they try and expand towards me. And this is interesting. There's this real sort of big mountain range along here. This will provide good defenses from me from any attacks sort of coming up this way, which is good. I like not being destroyed. So I'm thinking a city in there somewhere, and I do have extra sources of both these things. Only 3 gold a turn is not super good. I tell you what, how about he was already going to give me that ivory and open borders and 100 gold. What about 200 gold? No? Okay. That's fine. That's actually fine. It's actually a pretty good deal for me. Thanks, butter.
If it does not bring you happiness, will at least help you be miserable in comfort.
I don't underrate the value of military knowledge. But if men make war in slavish obedience to rules, they will fail.
He's not wrong. In fact, that's something that I think really separates good good players of sort of turn-based strategy from not so good players of turn-based strategy. If you really sort of adhere hard to any particular build order or any particular, basically any particular sort of strategic dogma, rather than being adaptable, you're gonna have problems. So let's get a library here because we do want to be getting a bit more science. Unless we really need something else here. I think the library's fine. We could connect these truffles, but we don't particularly. We're doing great for amenities actually. So we will just get the library there for now. That will be fine. Oh wait. Yep, no, that's fine. These legions are super good, guys. It's like such a good unit. Holy shit, you see that dude fucking doing flips and shit down there. That's incredible. The Legion is such a strong unit that it kind of makes me want to go to war with all of these people. But, I don't think it's necessary. We have a lot of land already we can expand into. So I think we'll just have a period of peaceful development for the time being. We got a nice early advantage from annihilating Japan, though. Actually quite good for us. So I'm going to send one of these dudes down to keep an eye on Saladin's northern border. We don't want any settlers slipping through. It's another thing in Civilization that sort of made me a much better player when I started to sort of understand and realize it is like, you should always be doing something with your military units. We got this pretty much secure, so no settlers are going to get out there. So let's send this dude down on a bit of a trek. Send this settler down there. Yeah, you don't want to have like just idle military units who aren't doing anything useful. So like these guys are kind of in decent defensive positions if I had a sudden war, but I'm, you know, expanding out with my military, using them to actually get some vision of what's going on. And it was a big mistake I was making for a long time, is just like keeping my army super close into home where they can't see anything or do anything particularly useful. It says 50 turns until growth. That's because I'm looking at the wrong city. I keep doing that. I keep looking at fuck you, Okea, and thinking that I'm looking at Kyoto. We're not going to need walls here immediately. This isn't going to be like a sort of frontier kind of city. We're okay for housing. We could get the granary because we'll hit that housing cap soon-ish. I think I just want to build yet another settler. We're just going to crank out a bunch of these settlers. So you are going to just come down to where we want to found this city and make sure nobody else gets there before we do. Heal up. Is this mountain range actually completely wall off Congo from this area? Like, this little zone is a great place for cities. It looks like it's super, super defended by mountains. There's probably a way through here or over here. I mean, I seriously doubt this is just completely enclosed, but if it is, that would be pretty cool. How are we doing on our great prophet? Do we want to get the shrine? So, this unmet player is going to get the next one, because there's no way in hell I'll get enough up to 810, or like it'll be a bit less at that point, but... The third player down is also generating more great prophet points per turn than I am. So I think I will get the shrine here to fix that up, so that I will get not the next great prophet, but the one after, and I will safely get to found my religion. So there's a way through here, but again, it's kind of a nicely defended area. This is actually really nice. Somewhere down in here. In fact, can we even fit...
Sometimes the wheel turns slowly, but it turns.
If we could even fit 2 cities in here, that'd be great. Maybe one on this coast here and one along this river. We don't want to be too close to Rome. Where are the hills? So this, we don't want to put a city there because that's got sheep on it. This is pretty close to Aquila. I guess this city will just not be on a hill, because I'm thinking this tile right here is going to be the best spot for this city. And then we'll put another one in here somewhere, because we want to control this entire little closed-in area. And that will be very nice. So you go there. I do want to expand towards Sumeria and get these cities down, but because I have my sort of military positioned where it is, I'm not too worried about doing that immediately. If they send out any settlers, I will simply declare war on them. Might not be the nicest thing, but I think that's how we're going to do it. Make sure that we get a nice large empire expanded early on, and then we'll be in great shape for whatever kind of victory we want. We want to get the baths as quickly as possible, so let's start engineering. Is there anywhere where I could build ancient walls super fast? Maybe I just get these in Rome rather than another settler immediately here, just to get this boost. Yeah, let's do that so we can get those baths up sooner, because a couple of these cities really, Seoul and what's this place called? Aquila, I guess, they both really need aqueducts. So we'd like to get that boost. Yeah, so 2 cities in here, I guess. One here and one right there. That's actually the perfect spot for it. It's on next to fresh water. It's on the coast. It's not going to be too... Actually, it is a little bit close. It's what? It's 1, 2, 3. That's as close as it can legally be placed, which means that's... Yeah, no, that's okay. That's actually alright. Are there any good sea resources here? No. It's kind of weird. There's these crabs, but there's not much... And there's crabs there, but there's not much sea resources out along there, which is kind of a shame, but... What can you do? So again, I'm going to leave you here to watch for any settlers coming up from Congo. In fact, I'll use the warrior to do that, because warrior's going to be a bit better if we need to fight somebody. Where do we most need this? We'll just keep this running out of Kyoto for now. Our gold is fine. We could use a bit more science. So maybe I send this down to Congo. It's a long way. We'll get a road from here as well, though, which is kind of nice. Yeah, let's do that, because we don't really need the food / production anywhere. That's all going fine. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, this should be fine, but we want to make sure that Barbarian does not cause us issues. We'll send these 2 units up there to eradicate that camp. Want to get vision on... Actually, I do want to see what's in here. It looks like the river continues. Is there going to be even space for another city? Let's start sending our scout back in that direction to scout that out. You just come down here. I want him to be able to see into Saladin's land, so I'm going to put him on this hill or in this forest. I'm thinking I'm going to put him in the forest there, actually.
Religious thinking without theology, than exact mensuration and astronomy without mathematics.
So, again, we don't particularly care about either of those, but we did want to get to... what do we want to... What is the next thing that we're actually going to care about? Nothing on this side, particularly. Civil service is good-ish. Feudalism is actually really nice to have, so maybe we'll head up this sort of top tree. Let's get games and recreation. So, in about 3 turns, we're going to be able to start the baths here. Which we really want to build here is... Oh, we got 5 housing capacity here now. Between the granary and these pastures, I guess. So that's doing okay. We could put in a district here. We're sort of doing okay. We could have another trade route up. We could do a commercial hub. Do we just want to build a settler, though? I think we just want to build a settler. We're pretty serious about expanding our demesne at the moment. We could build closer to the coast along this river, but I haven't scouted there. I'll send over because we might want to build more in that direction. No, shit, that wasn't... I did the wrong thing. I wanted the warrior to go past the scout. Whoops. Because I wanted to get more vision on what's actually down in here, because it might be better to build... Is that a hill? That looks like that might actually be a hill tile in there. That's probably a better place, because it's a little bit... One, two, three, four. So it's a little bit further from there. It's quite far from Rome. Do we actually want to... No, we won't be able to build both. But if we put there, we could build a city, say, up here somewhere. And get even more cities. I mean, this river continues down into here, it looks like. So maybe we put a city here and then expect that we'll be able to build another one down in here somewhere. So we don't want to get too spread out too fast, because we are a little bit worried that we might be getting some heat from our neighbors in the near future. So we want to be sort of defensible in terms of the sprawl of our empire. Hang out there. Oh wait, no, you're supposed to scout. You're supposed to scout this way. See if we maybe want to found closer to the coast, if there are any resources or anything like that. Yeah, so we're gonna found here. You should maybe get the walls. Production's kind of crap though, so maybe I want to get a builder first. We can put like a... We could put a mine here and improve these sheep and put a farm here, so we would have use for all the builder charges. Yeah, let's open with a builder here. Germany! Germany! You son of a bitch! Okay, so that library's done. How many settlers are currently in production? 2? Well, we know we want at least... Oh, we got 1 there. So we know we want at least 3 more cities, so I could get yet another settler. I kind of want to improve the terrain around Seoul a bit more, though. Let's get a builder here for now. I haven't been actually watching. I put these units here to keep vision, but I haven't actually been watching, so hopefully no settlers came through there. There might actually be somewhere good on the coast here. But it's a bit close. It's like sort of a bit closed in. I mean, I think the only place I could put it would be along... I don't know, kind of anywhere along here I could build a city. Like, this is a decent spot. But it's kind of very secure and nobody else is going to come in and found in here. But we should maybe... We are going to want some ports on this side, so we should maybe plan on putting a city in where these woods are. Let's just leave a marker there for the moment. And it's looking like I'm going to put this city where I initially planned to.
Normal people believe that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Engineers believe that if it ain't broke, it doesn't have enough features yet.
Okay. That's looking good. Rome is at capacity, so it could use these baths. Which will give us +4 more housing in Rome, because it's the special district. And we're still producing a couple of settlers, so maybe I build these baths in Rome now just to keep Rome growing and growing and becoming stronger and stronger. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Not a huge fan of this marsh tile existing anyway, so fuck this. Right off, get some baths. Machinery is good. Machinery is good. You want to be able to get those lumber mills built. Okay, so is there anywhere in here that's actually far enough? So we could put a city right here. It's not going to have a huge number of workable tiles, because it's sort of surrounded by mountains, and it's going to be fighting Iridium, but it might be good to build a city there anyway, just because more cities is more fun. I was thinking maybe on the other side of the mountain, but I think I don't want to push that hard towards these other dudes. Don't want to piss them off that badly, and I mean, I feel like we're pretty secure in terms of... Yeah. Now we're going to found this city here, and then probably this will be the extent of our expansion in the south. We'll get a city here, and these 2 here, and we will have a nice big Empire of Rome. Empire of Rome. That's something I can get behind. Can't quite decide what to do with those units just at the moment. I may as well put a pin in here, just so that I remember. That is the thing. And you were heading down this way to keep an eye on settlers possibly coming out of Congo. And you're just going to go on your merry way and explore a bit more, get us more vision in general. Get these units heading back in this direction. I kind of do want to keep expanding along here, but would be really likely to piss off Saladin quite badly, and I'm guessing Germany is somewhere in that direction as well. We maybe don't want to overextend ourselves.
Ich weiß wohl, dass auch ihr kundgeherrschen mit rechter Gewalt.
Hello, Frederick, and yeah, I do rule my lands through might. That much is certain. I killed Japan really hard. So where is Aachen? Oh, that's pretty far, actually, so we shouldn't be pissing off Germany if we found along this river heading this way, but Saladin's gonna hate it. Still, this is some good terrain down here, so we might think about that. Expanding is always good. Hey, Thomas. Scythia can be a really good ally, as long as you don't declare lots of surprise wars or anything like that. Scythia can be a really good ally because they're just super reliable. They don't, they're not going to declare surprise wars on you. At least in theory. Actually, in my last game, I was friendly with Scythia the entire time. Okay, they're going to be expanding around. Where's their capital? Jeez, you are a long way from home, settler. But that's okay. That's actually okay with me. Because although this is nice terrain, we're not super sort of committed to wanting to expand there. But seriously, that's a long way from her capital. I suppose no, I'm close to my capital relatively with all these cities. I mean, maybe her capital is the southern extent of her empire, but that's like huge though. What's her score? Wonder how many cities she's got. We should send her a delegation. We should have sent one to Germany as well. Yeah, so she'll take my delegation because I just met her. You'll notice that everyone fucking hates me. Because it just always happens. Unknown reason. Good trade relations. Minus 11 for different government. He's not going to take a delegation. No. Germany's already pissed off, even though we've known him for all of 2 turns. Unknown reason. Yeah, of course not. God damn it. Forgetting to send these delegations is... I don't know. It's just hard for me sometimes to recall. I'm more likely to forget things as well when I'm trying to do commentary at the same time. We will want a builder here to start with, I think. I like getting builders as my first thing in a new city, I've noticed. I don't know. Wasn't like a conscious decision about build orders that I made at any time. I just often feel like a builder is a good choice for a new city. Am I going to settle near Saladin again? Like, close enough to piss him off in the next 30 turns or so? However long these promises last. I mean, probably not, but maybe? Let's make the promise. I don't think we're going to settle close enough to him to piss him off in the, like, because we're going to found a city here, but I think that's going to be far enough away from any of his stuff that he won't be angry.
Recreation is a close second.
Although there's a good chance he'll just be mad at me, like, no matter what I do, just 24/7 angry. We're actually making a few builders at the moment, so I think I'm going to switch out and put in Ilkum rather than urban planning. That's going to be a bit of a better choice. And get these builders done more quickly. Military trading, I guess, the fastest thing, and I don't care to look too hard into that just at the moment. So we'll station this dude just there, because he can keep an eye on any settlers coming in my direction. Where did Thomas... Oh. Hi, Pedro. Meeting a lot of people on our own continent. That's kind of interesting. Oh, wait, I'm on Fractal, not continents. It might be only one landmass that's sort of big and snaky. Right. Right. I was going, man, it's weird having this many people on a single continent in a 10-player match, but we are not actually playing continents. So, yeah. Wonder where that Scythian settler is going to found. Probably right here. That's where I would found. That would be a good spot for a city, actually, but I don't really... I think I'm satisfied with my expansion in that direction. It's all looking good. I should maybe be getting walls in Ravenna and Arretium in case of a war with all these dudes, but I'm not too worried. I feel like my army is quite strong at the moment. It's a bit spread out, but I think if I concentrated my army down here, we would easily hold off any kind of push that we were to experience just at the moment, so I'm not too intimidated. We will probably get walls in Ravenna, like, right after this builder is done. Probably a good idea. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this part, guys. A little bit of a slow one, I know, but hopefully you folks are enjoying the playthrough. Leave a comment below if you like the playthrough, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, Trouble T Cat out.